2018 is approaching super fast. Oh my goodness, it's almost here. I hope you're having wonderful holiday time. At the moment, I'm in Thailand on the island called Koh Phangan. If you're in the mood for a wellness holiday in Thailand, this is the place to be for sure. Yeah, this is my second time on the island and I'm just loving it. In this video, I'm going to talk you through how and why I am changing my New Year's resolutions practice this year. I've recently noticed that whenever I make plans for the future, whether it is for the year ahead or for a month ahead or for a week ahead or for tomorrow, I tend to focus a lot on the things that I haven't done so far and the things that I could do better or faster or more of. And it always seems to be like a race. It always feels like, oh, I should be doing more. Oh, I should be doing stuff better or faster. And it's always like this pressure and I never eventually feel satisfied. Like I never feel like, oh, I've done really well this week or this month or this year. So this year I've decided I'm going to change the way I think about the year ahead. And instead of focusing on the things that I haven't done enough, for this year I decided to change my practice to be a more supportive one. So if you're someone who's also excellent at analyzing what could have gone better, and I think it's a great quality to have. It pushes us forward, it pushes us to do more, right? But if you feel that this is slightly out of balance with appreciating what you're already doing right and what is already going well, then I think you will find this practice helpful. So we're going to look back at the year that's passed and give gratitude for the events, for the people we've met, for successes we've had. And we're going to look at the year ahead and build up positive anticipation and set up our intentions. You will need about 30 minutes to an hour of uninterrupted time, and you'll need a pen and paper as we'll be writing stuff down. So whenever you're ready, let's go for it. So if you've got your pen and paper ready and you have yourself some time where you won't be interrupted, let's get to the practice. So if you want to start by closing your eyes and just taking a few deep breaths. Take a deep inhale and exhale. And the next deep inhale and let go of whatever happened earlier today. Inhale deeply. Exhale, let go of whatever plans you've had for the rest of the day. And just focus on your breath for a few moments. First of all, let's have a brief look at the year that's passed. You can keep your eyes closed and just bring the events of the year to mind. What happened this year? What were the significant events? Who did you spend it with? What did you do? Where did you go? What was the most exciting moment of this year? How did it make you feel? If you were to fire up the part of your brain that brings you the feelings of gratitude and compassion, how would you describe this year overall? You can open your eyes and take a few notes of what came to mind. So you don't need to write anything in detail yet. Just write down 5 to 7 sentences of what you love the most about this year. And you can pause the video now and come back to me when it's finished. Okay, so now we're on to the most difficult part of this exercise. And once you're through with it, the rest will be easy. In this section, you're going to acknowledge you. Yes, you're going to look at the things that you've done well this year and give thanks to yourself for the hard work, for the creativity, for the courage, for the heart that you've put into it. Sometimes it's easier to acknowledge what other people are doing well, the help and support that we're getting from others, but not so easy sometimes to look at what we're already doing well. So you have to find 8 to 10 things that you've done well this year, and that is an achievement for you. And we are not going to measure up this achievement to anyone else's. For sure, it might be easy for some people to start a business, or to finish reading a book cover to cover, or to cook good spaghetti carbonara, or to survive another year with a toddler, or finish a project at work, close a deal, or even post your first video on YouTube about things that you're passionate about. It doesn't matter how easy it might be for someone else. If it made you sweat and it made your heartbeat go faster, and if you feel like you've had to push through a fear to get it done, it definitely goes on the list. So take your time to write 8 to 10 achievements, your own achievements this year, and come back when you're ready. So, did you survive it? Did you find out that you've actually accomplished way more than what you thought you have? So it would be wonderful if you post a few lines down below about what you found out. So now we're moving to the next part. We're going to acknowledge people in our life. Now think about 3 people who've had a positive effect on your life this year. So it could be someone in your family, or your friend, or your colleague at work, or someone you've bumped into on the street, or someone's book you've read, anyone. But it has to be someone who's encouraged you to be your best self, someone who's understood you, someone who saw you for who you truly are and loved you for who you truly are, or someone who just made you feel happy and well. So you can stop the video now and make a few notes. I'd say try to find 3 people at least, and write their names. How do you feel that they've affected you positively this year? And include a few lines of gratitude to them. What would you like to tell them? So when I've done this practice, I got a little bit carried away, writing all the things I'm grateful for to my partner, and the things that we've done together this year, and the way he's really been encouraging and supportive and loving. And I felt like maybe I could write this in a New Year's card and give it to him. So here is an idea. If you feel that someone that you're grateful for would appreciate hearing some of your words that you've just written down, why not send it to them? Now we're getting to the last part, looking at the year that's going away. And this time we're just going to list 5 or 7 events that happened this year that we feel blessed with. And just write a few notes, what happened, how it made you feel, and why do you feel grateful for what's happened. So pause the video now and come back when you're ready. Are you done? Awesome! How do you feel? I felt quite buzzing after I've done this exercise, and I want to do it more often. I want to do it every month. I don't know if I will, but I'd like to. I think gratitude and happiness definitely have something to do with each other. So what are you the most grateful for to the year 2017? Leave your comment below, I would love to hear. So thank you very much, year 2017, you've been wonderful, and I'm looking forward to what's going to happen next. so excited. So now we're going to look at the year ahead. And I noticed that my resolutions are often very heavy on musts and shoulds and have tos. What I must do next year: I must exercise more, I must meditate every morning for sure, I must do more in my job. But how about changing the focus? We still want to hope that we're going to get a lot of wonderful things done, but how about changing the words from must and shoulds and have tos to I would love to do more exercise next year. I would love to eat nutritious foods. It would serve me well if I do a meditation practice in the morning. It would serve me well if I spend more time working on my personal project. So you can pause the video now and make a list of 8 to 10 things to do with your work, your relationships, your lifestyle that you would love to do more of in 2018. Well done if you got to this part. We're going to wrap it up soon. But before we go, we're going to think about one more thing for the year ahead. We're going to think of all the things that could possibly go right in the year ahead. I noticed recently that whenever I have an idea of a new project or new things to do or something that I want to change, I get very excited about it, very hyped up. I start doing things, but then soon after I start thinking about all the things that could possibly go wrong and all the reasons why maybe I shouldn't be doing this. And before I know, I haven't been getting things done and I wasted my time. Why? What happened? I think about things that could possibly go wrong about this much and things about that could possibly go right about that much. And what's this gap is filled with? Fear. Yes, fear that creates procrastination or makes you abandon projects right away. Yes, things could go wrong, but things could also go right. And if you're not thinking about things that could go right, you may actually end up not doing something that's really important for you. So in a moment, you can pause the video and make a list of 8 to 10 things, or more if you like, of things that could possibly go really well next year for you, better than you've expected or hoped for. It could be to do with your work, with your relationships, maybe your personal project or your lifestyle. You can pause the video now and have fun with it. Go crazy. Who said that? So I hope you've stretched your positivity muscles sufficiently now. And yeah, we're ready to wrap up. So now have a look back at the notes that you've written and have a think about what would you like to be the theme for the year ahead. If you could put it in one word, like abundance or courage or compassion or inspiration or anything else you like. So now that we're done with the process, we're just going to close the eyes and finish the practice with a brief meditation, just letting go of the practice, letting go of our hopes and expectations and intentions for the year ahead, and just let it go and stay somewhere in the ether, and whatever happens, happens. So sit up straight, roll your shoulders up and back, open the chest and close your eyes and take a really deep breath. Inhale and let go on the exhale of all the anticipation that we've built up, all the intentions that we worked with. And so just to close off the practice, bring to mind this one word that you've written down as your theme for the year ahead, without any other thoughts or feelings about it. Just tune in into the energy of this word. Inhale. Exhale. And feel this energy intensifying. And vibrating all over your body. Feel it around your body. And feel this warm, this positive, exciting ball of energy growing even further. Just rest in its energy and its vibration. And then let go. Let go of all sensations. Let go of your concentration. You can stay here for longer, but if you feel ready to come out, you can reconnect with your body, moving the fingers, the toes, taking deeper breaths. Maybe even having a stretch. And gently open the eyes. I hope you feel wonderful. It's getting really dark in here and I'm being eaten by mozzies, so I think it's a sign. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'd love to find out how you felt throughout this practice. What are some of the things that you found out? Please leave your comments below and share this video with anyone who you think it would be helpful for as well. And you can subscribe to the YouTube channel for more videos. It's Evolve Quest TV, or like the page on Facebook. I hope you have a lovely celebration of the new year and a wonderful year ahead of you.